Wow, recording session number 2. Welcome to Raiders franchise episode 4. 4 of them. I'm actually staying consistent for once, and my hair won't cooperate. That's why it's in a hoodie. Episode 4, last episode, which I just posted a couple hours ago. I need to bulk record this video and like 2 other ones, but we definitely had a slugfest shootout with the Kansas City Chiefs last video. I did not mean to go there. That is not what I meant to do. That is later. It was 60. It was 60 to 58. We all went. It went crazy. I'm talking nuts, crazy. But this video is the off season, free agency, and the draft, and maybe I've been thinking about a trade or two. But we're gonna go. Hey, look, I was extended for 3 years for $5. I got $5 in my pocket. I'm gonna buy me a cheeseburger. We're gonna go. I'm gonna go week by week to the Super Bowl, and then we'll go from there. All right, who made it? 21-28. Patriots get knocked out the first round by the Ravens. That's kind of shocking. 21-17. Kansas City gets knocked out by the Steelers. 35-20, kind of could see that coming. So now it's on the AFC side. Colts, Ravens, Steelers, Buffalo. That'd be kind of a nutty game to watch. The Colts and Ravens. Because that's just going to be a run-fest game. On the NFC side, LA beats the Lions. Kind of sucks, but Eagles beat the Vikings and the Packers beat the 49ers. Wow. Bucks, Bay, LA, Eagles. I could see this being Eagles, Packers, Colts, Buffalo. The next one. The AFC champ. Buffalo, Ravens, Eagles, Bucks. So 10-24, Daniel Jones fumbled. Aaron Rodgers fumbled. Baker cooked the Packers. Shocker. And the Eagles barely won, just like the NFC Championship game last year. All right. Eagles. Okay, Eagles and Ravens. I'm calling it. Oh, we got a Pro Bowl. I forgot about the Pro Bowl. I'm not going to look at the... Oh, well, it kind of shows there. But let's look at the Pro Bowl roster. Daniel Jones, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes are your 3 starting QBs. Christian McCaffrey, Josh Jacobs, and Bijan. Oh, Genti is in there. Hell yeah. Made it as an RB3. DK Metcalf, Josh Down. Trey Tucker made it too. And Brock Bowers made the Pro Bowl. On the NFC, it's Puka, Pickens, Smith, and Rashid. Okay. Ferguson and Bowers. I mean, that's obvious. Taylor Warren. Oh, yeah. I don't think we would have anybody on the offensive line side. Nope, we do not. Crosby made it. Hell yeah. Derek Garnick. That's a Jags player. I'm just looking to see if we have anybody. Marcus Jones, Nick Cross, Jordan Battle, Derwin James, yeah. Thornton, Burton. All right, let's Gibson and Hubbard for a kick returner. Chuba Hubbard, what the hell? McKinney, Girl, Justice Reed, Kevin Byard, yeah, all right. Nick Wright. I need to figure out who that is. Rogers, yes, makes sense. McKeer. Damn, the fucking corners for the NFC team are ass. I'm trying to see who the highest player is rated. Lane Johnson is over here, and I think that's it. Lane Johnson is a 99. Yep, that's it. Josh Allen, it's 199. Yeah, I think it's 199 per. Yep. All right, player recognition. Oh shit. Oh, the players get recognized for once. Coordinators offense. Just saw your message as I was walking by. How's it going? Seeing everyone celebrate this week, I was looking back at all the great performances. This could literally be it. Oh, Trey Tucker. Okay, what do you want to do? The thing is, I was really thinking about cutting him. So it looks like it's gonna be the Ravens and Bucks for the Super Bowl. Hey, look, my Madden 25 franchise made it out. All right, it was 20-14. That's a really good game. 26-20. That was really close. Bucks, the 7th seed Ravens and the 1st seed Bucks are playing in the Super Bowl. That is something. We are going to look at the yearly awards. Patrick Mahomes wins MVP. Kind of shocking. Not really. Hurts in second. That's okay. I mean, Dak Prescott was 6. I can cry happy now. Offensive Player of the Year was Jonathan Taylor. I mean, he had a crazy year, and he's having one. Excuse me. One hell of a year right now. Genty up at 5. That makes me. Trey Tucker and Brock Bowers at 8 and 9. That makes me feel good for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year is Max Crosby. Holy shit. Hell yeah. Myles Garrett for the Browns. TJ Watt for the Steelers. There's your top 3 pass rushers over the past 5 years. Nobody else. Offensive Player of the Year is Ashton Genty. Yes. Cam Ward. I don't think they had another. Oh, well, there's Trayvon Henderson. Defensive Rookie of the Year is Carl Schlesinger. Yeah, that makes complete sense. We did not. I don't think we had one that was at least decent. Best QB. Where is? So, out of the 4, 12, 16 teams, he could not get on it. But best running back, obviously, was Jonathan Taylor. Best wide receiver was Metcalf. Tucker at 4. Oh yeah, and then, oh well, I meant to look at the NFC. NFC Offensive Player of the Year is Puka Nacua. Levante David, which I mentioned in previous episode. Hell yeah. Abuka and Dart. Yep. Rest in peace. And Jonas Sanker. Okay. Yes. And Hurts was best QB. Josh Jacobs best running back behind Javonte. In front of Javonte Williams, best wide receiver. Kind of makes sense. And then best O line. I really don't care about offensive and defensive line. I care about the rewards. Not the rewards, the awards. Ashton Genty has an upgrade. We're gonna actually amp up this team. All right, let's see who wins. I'm gonna take this second to take a drink. Because working out in the cold and then recording videos, straining your voice, yeah, it's pretty bad. I never recognized how much work it actually took into this. The Ravens outbeat. The Ravens beat out the Bucks by 3. Kyle Van Noy wins off Super Bowl MVP. Coach of the Year was Mike Vrabel. Offenses Ashton Genty was Rookie of the Year, I assume, but still. All right, let's take a look at the retirements. Jalen Mills, man, when he played for the Eagles. DeAndre Campbell, let's see who's important. Kevin Zeitler. Well, Aaron Rodgers, Cameron Hayward, Cameron Jordan, Bobby Wags. No, not him. Von Miller and Trent Williams. Damn. I don't need a head coach. I am the head coach. All right, we are going to look for something. We're actually going to check the prospects out. J.R. Bates is a top 5 quarterback. Oh, shit. All right, well, actually, once we get closer to the draft, we'll do that. What am I doing? Oh, the league stats is what I meant to do. Nope. Wait. No, I am right. I do want to go here. All right. Actually, no, I want to do players. And then Okay. Geno Smith, 4,518 yards, 34 touchdowns, 23 picks, 64% completion percentage. Good God, Kenny Pickett had 7 picks. Wait, no, I'm actually stupid. That's a pretty. I'll have to look at his career. Rushing, Ashton Genty, 250 attempts, 1,300 yards, and 8 tugs. Geno Smith kind of was shifty and moving. These were all before I joined in, but offensive rookie of the year was definitely deserved there. Brock Bowers had 1,200 yards and 9 touchdowns with 81 receptions. Trey Tucker, 1,100 yards and 11 touchdowns. Ashton Genty had 500 yards and 4 touchdowns, and then Thornton had 13 receptions for 343 yards and 3 touchdowns. Jack Beck, and then Michael Mayer. Blocking. See how many people. 9 sacks from DJ Glaze, and okay. William and Mary. I've never heard of that college. DJ Glaze came out of Maryland. I never paid attention to that. Okay, it's fine. 128 total tackles from Jeremy Chin, who is a safety. Remind that. We had 24 tackles for. Holy fuck. 24 tackles for loss out of Max Crosby and 13.5 sacks with a pick. Jamal Adams had 17 and Roberts had 15. Okay. I had 13.5. Well, this is right here is our defensive line. We need ballers. Palomalu had 2 picks and 1 across the board for 5 other players. Now, let's go to the league. Patrick Mahomes had almost 4,900 yards, 37 and 9, very good completion percentage, very good pick to interception ratio. Let's see who threw the I meant the qualifying starters. Jackson had 2 picks. Tyler Shook had 2. Damn. Burrow had none. Okay, so there's that answer. I had 23 picks. Dak Prescott had 10. Herbert had 13. Daniel Jones had 13. Darnold had 10. Who threw the most touchdown passes? 37. Tied. I was the one that threw the most picks. Tua, Caleb, and Lawrence Penix were the nearest closest. Who had the most? Who was the highest completion percentage besides Mason Rudolph? Trey Lance. Okay, Lamar Jackson was the one. And Drake May. Lamar Jackson, Drake May, and Jalen Hurts. Holy shit. Derrick Henry, King Henry, again. 13 touchdowns. He's almost 31 or 32 years old now. Jonathan Taylor, hell of a year that he's having. He had in the game, but he's having a hell of a year in real life. 19 touchdowns. Good God. 15 with Jacobs. And then James Cook, I can't wait to see his receiving yards. Genty was 4th by 100 yards. 121 yards. That's not math. But, okay, receiving. Puka had 1,673 with 18 touchdowns. I think that's the highest. Leads the league. Yes, it does. George Pickens was 2nd, 1,383 with 9. And then Jamar Chase, 1,317 with 9. Brock Bowers was 4th in the league. And then Trey Tucker was 6th in the league. 6th. I'm surprised nobody really went crazy. Let's see who had the most sacks. Hutchinson, Burns, and Young all were top 3. Crosby and Garrett were next. Who had the most tackle for loss? Garrett and Crosby were tied with Will Anderson. Who had the most tackles? 164, 155, 151. Good God. 7 picks from Derek Stingley. Never throw at him. Byard and Edmonds with 5, both on the Bears. Petrie. Hell yeah. Who had 100% field goal percentage? Graham Gano missed 1 kick, and that was it. It was the longest field goal that was made. 68 by Little, 65 by McLaughlin. Nah, I don't know how to speak English. Who had the most punting yards? Crenshaw. I'm looking for this, actually. Dyke with 1,000. Turpin, he had enough. Punt returns is a real question. Marvin Mims with 316. Austin 316. Hell of a year out of the first interim, the hiring of a coach in the middle of the year for the Raiders. And we are going to actually sim to the next week. And we are going to go here. And he is going to be fired. Goodbye. I need to go hire a new staff member. And what I would want is Aaron Glenn. Don't mind if I do. No, he has a very good job. He's been very good to us. What I would like to do actually would be to Aaron Glenn. I don't remember what he realistically runs. I think it's a 4-3. I think we run a 3-4. We do run a 3-4. Wait, hold on. Let me look at these real quick. So Geno Smith is still here. Gonna have to figure something out there. Ashton Genty got superstar. Brock Bowers has obviously always been X Factor. This offensive line. Oh, Colt Miller's back. Oh yeah, I forgot about him. I think he has one more year on his contract because he went down with a bad injury in the beginning because it was a preseason game. This offensive line is definitely gonna need some work done. This defense though, why is it just black in the background? Corners or linebackers, everything. Oh. Jamal Adams is 68 overall. Well, 71 overall with Superstar. I just want to see what his penalty was. Okay, let me go check real quick and see what is going on with this game. Let me go see what Aaron Glenn's defense was. It's a 4-3. Okay, I thought so. Is it just a base 4-3? It is. But, we're actually going to have to play in the playbook to get the plays. Okay. Yeah, that's just how that's going to have to happen. And for some reason, this game just doesn't like to load anything. Okay. Let's try this again. So, Geno is a... Can I click my quarterback? And now we're back to the black background. Geno Smith is a 35-year-old, 72 overall with a big fucking cap hit. I meant to actually click and see his contract, but I know where I'm going to go. Because that is going to piss me off. I have $138 million that is free. We're actually going to sit here and look at... Let me just respond to the text message. God damn it. We're going to look at contracts here. Crosby has the biggest one. Geno Smith, bro. I think I know what I think I know what I'm going to do before he gets too expensive, but I don't know if I could do it. Colt Miller makes sense. Genty is here. Yeah, this team is young and has a lot of money. So let's go look at players that need to negotiate. He doesn't want to be here. He wants to be here, but I don't want him here. He played a really good role. He was not a rookie. Guy Blue Kelly, I'll throw you something. Yeah, I'll throw him something. He was a good special teams player. Roberts doesn't want to be here, which is sad. Meredith doesn't want to be here. Pickett doesn't want to be here. Devin White doesn't want to be here. Thomas Booker doesn't really... Well, he wants to be here a lot, but I don't really want him here. I'm just kind of looking through. Forsyth for the Giants. Carlson. Yeah, I'll sign you back. I think I'm going to let the punter walk also. Yep. And then I'll go tweak the... Okay. Oh, I did not recognize that there was staff improvement. Okay, let's see what's going on here. I'm just going to take the cap off my water bottle. Thanks for meeting with me, Rod Starling. Honestly, we run the ball. Running inside is what I would like to do. I don't really know what that did, but all right. Stage one of free agency where the trades open up too. Oh, we can look at the combine results too. I'm gonna wait until after we do the signings and everything to look at the draft because I want that to be like a separate, not part, but portion of the video. Okay, so first things first, we are going to go to depth chart and take a look at our quarterback situation. He's a mentor, so I could keep him along. Connor, honestly, Let's take a look at free agents. Javonte Williams is in here, and Rico Dowdle is in here. Okay, quarterbacks. Jones is here and wants a lot of money. Obviously, I'm not gonna go out and sign Daniel Jones, but I'm just taking a look. 30. Holy shit, that's a lot of money. He wants 41 a year, and this dang black background is bugging and it's hurting my brain. AR is here. I feel like they wouldn't let go of AR. So I'm just going to keep that kind of realistic. Tyler Huntley's here. But I'm planning on drafting a quarterback. So this is kind of out of the question. I do want a backup running back, though. Preferably someone with some power. So like a Nick Chubb, B-Rob, or I'm looking at Najee Harris here. I think he'd be really good in the black and white, and we want to establish the run. So let's take a look at getting a fullback too. I know he doesn't want to be here, but I'm willing to throw you a $4 million deal just to come here. 34-year-old Keenan Allen is at the top of this list, which is actually insane. I'm going to make sure I didn't just lose my wide receiver. Marquise Brown is here. Okay, I did not. Kendrick Bourne, Marquise Brown, Juju Smith-Schuster, D-Hop. I mean, Tyquan Thornton, Rondale Moore, Jalen Naylor. I mean, this is just actually insane. But we do need wide receiver help, but I have a plan. Did I say DJ Glaze? Oh, DJ Turner. I thought I said DJ Glaze. Tight end, we don't need one, but I'm willing to look. Oh, Albert. Oh, well, or something. We have a very strong left tackle, left guard. He's 20. No, he's not worth the money. I do definitely need a center, though. Because Jackson Powers Johnson is a right guard, is he not? He is. And then right tackle's DJ Glaze. But honestly, he's a 74. He's a 75. I'm going to pick him up and just let him develop behind him. It's going to bother me why it's like that. So, Connor McGovern. Actually, I lied. I should have looked at the draft first. Jalen Phillips is here, but he's with. Okay, Jalen Phillips is here. Sebastian Dose Day. We definitely need some D tackle. We need a line help, defensive line help, out the ass. Derek Garneck, Nakobe Dean, Carly Barton, Ivan Pace, Cameron Flott's here. Hell yeah. All right. Well, I looked through this really quickly so that I can go back out and go look at this. So what would it realistically take to go move up to number 1? Oh, he's projected. He is a round 1 talent. Honestly, I feel like it's a take your pick kind of QB situation. I would want a field general kind of sort of fast quarterback because this playbook has QB draws and shit like that. Xavier O'Neal out of Houston. He is a strong arm, so you need to build a pocket. D'Angelo Little out of Maryland, 21 years old. Looks okay. Evan Ray, field general, 6'2", right in Ole Miss. He honestly is just an all around. He is what I'm actually intrigued about. Sherrod Starlings, strong arms, 6'3", elite strength, elite throw power. Not the fastest quarterback, so you'd have to build something around him. But he probably has the strongest arm out of this class. Then I will keep a look at him because you can develop accuracy, you can't develop strength. Running back, I'm not really looking for one. Wide receiver, I mean, I'll take a look at it. Ken Wood, oh yeah, the 6'8" guy. Oh, yes, elite jumping. Who would have guessed? But I really want to look for offensive line in this draft. 6'5". He's a solid guard. He's picked 98th though. Okay, center. Let's take a look here. Okay, this center is okay. I did not mean to do that. This center is actually absurdly good. What's your pick? 39. So the beginning of the second round. And we do need a center badly. Right guard, don't need, and we can hold on to right tackle unless if there's like somebody that we cannot miss, like Hudson Alexander. He looks pretty solid, especially with his physicals. So I might need to go and make a trade. We have Max Crosby. He's a round 1 speed rusher, so we can look at Brandon Heck real quick. A tackle, a finesse. No, not really power. He's more speed. I need to look at D tackle too. I need this. Whoa. He's JT Woods is round 1 talent. Rob Boyce, he's just round 1 to 2 nose tackle, but I wouldn't want to pick a nose tackle. Okay, power rusher and nose tackle. Linebackers. I would, if I can't get Nakobe Dean, I have a plan. 6'3". Good God. TJ Carver. 6'3", 22 years old. BAB. Okay, this guy is solid out of the gates. So, and he looks like he has very good physicals and decent grades. All right. Okay. I'm glad that dude's already scouted. Nick Duval, 6'3" slot corner. What the hell? You skipped the combine. All right. If I have enough, that guy's getting drafted. Taggart. I'm afraid to draft him just because of his name. But he looks pretty. No. Aries Dillon. Okay, he looks solid. And he's round 2 to 3. Graham Lewis, 6'1" run support safety. Okay, he looks insane. You're gonna be coming with me. So let's take a look and see what would it take to. Let's go here. Okay, thank God this game actually wants to work. I do know that we are now in a 4-3. So Crosby's coming back. We need D tackles, linebacker. We need linebackers badly. Jeremy Chin got upgraded to superstar. Linebackers, corners, everything. All right, so we're gonna be defensive heavy for the free agency. Nakobe Dean, I could throw you a 3-year. Up the money a lot to see. Okay, I was the only person. Oh, it says right there, team's interested. I had no clue. And I want to draft that linebacker because he looked really fucking good. Ivan Pace Jr. He's very interested. I will up your contract because we have money to give out. But I really don't like the 4 years. And I don't think he does either. So 3 years. I'll do 4 and 4.5. He didn't like that. So I'm top 3 there. Cameron Flott. I mean, I need cornerback help really bad, so I'll up your bonus and see if I can get you on board, and I can, hopefully. 95 speed. I'm just looking for cornerback depth because that's what we really need. Free safeties. I would definitely like to get somebody over Amalu. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Justin Simmons gets a veteran presence on this defense. Yes, sir. I would like that a lot if the game didn't crash. I think the game crashed. All right, technical difficulties. All right, let's try this again. I just wanted to go and try it. Did my other contracts stay? Okay, they did. They did. Wanted just to try to go get. Oh, it stayed too. We do have Jeremy Chin, who's a superstar, and I'll keep it that way. But let's go see what we could do at D tackle. I need a strong presence there. I'm willing to give him that because I don't think we have a lot of draft picks. Jalen Phillips is very intriguing just to flip over to right outside linebacker. I mean, the edge, but I don't think it's a smart idea. Okay, so Patrick Ricard, Cameron Cordell Flott, Najee Harris, Colton Mitzkevich, just to fill in a gap. Sebastian Dosende, Nakobe Dean, Ivan Pace, just very cornerback, defensive side of the ball free agency because we really need help defensively. And we got 6 players. So Javonte Williams went to the Chargers, which is weird. We did get Najee Harris, though. I would actually like to go get... No, never mind. We did not, sadly, get Ivan Pace. He went to the Broncos. So I'm going to go try to get Alex Anzalone. That's it. I think that's going to be it for free agency. Oh, I need a punter. No, I don't need a punter. I lied. AJ Cole's still on the team. It said he wasn't. Do I need a long snapper? I do. Why is Brock Bowers a fucking long snapper? That's so weird. Alright, I just threw the bag here. Honestly, yeah. I'm just going to leave it there. Now, here comes the fun part. We are pick 12. If I were to... we have 1, 2, 3, and 2 fourths. If I did want to go and be able to select these people, I would need to move some pieces. So let's take a look at who we can move. Colton Miller is 30, but we're not moving him. Geno Smith has a hell of a cap hit and would only be able to go to 2 teams. So I'll figure it out from there. Gentie's obviously not getting moved. Thornton's here, Turner's here, Beck is here, and obviously I'm not moving Trey Tucker, but I might make a trade there. He stepped up. He's got his contract. All my line is kind of Kappa could go. Just kind of looking. Nakobe Dean, Jamal Adams, Tommy Eichenberg. And my corners are kind of hurting right now. Justin Simmons and Jeremy Chin should make a really good backfield there. I didn't think. Okay, let me see what I can actually do. I lied. Before I make a trade, that's not what I meant to click. Let me go here and look at the mock drafts and see. Okay, mock draft 5 hasn't come out, but mock draft 3 did. Let's just. I'm done with free agency. I'll check and see where everybody. Well, I'll let the game kind of decide where everybody goes. But I want to get to the specific point of free agency recap. Rashad White went to the Saints. I guess if AK's not there. I want this one to get private workouts. Puna Ford was traded. Tank Bigsby's on the block. I do want private workouts for Alexander, Graham Lewis, and I know that D tackle. I see that D tackle is round 1. Honestly, Brandon Heck, I'm gonna let it ride. And we can go to next year. All right, so let's take a look. Alexander's a 2-3. Gail Lewis is a top 5 safety, and JT Wood. Did I click JT Woods? I did. JT Woods is a round 1 D tackle. All right. So with that being said, this draft needs to be a quarterback, but I don't think I can go up and get J.R. Bates. I don't think I can. I think we're gonna have to settle with Stallings. Let's see if he finished his. So he has elite, no speed whatsoever. Kind of makes sense. So it's either I think Evan Ray. Actually, let me take a look at him. He's an improviser. Kyle Woodley of Oregon. Oh, elite acceleration, elite strength, great throw power, decent speed. His physicals look good. His accuracy's a little shaky, but I mean, for him being the 11th pick, I might be able to, make something happen. But let's take a look. So I'm pick 12. So those quarterbacks are going to go, and I'm just going to have to suck it up. Watson is around 1, and I'm not going to trade up for him. Honestly, I'm at the spot to be able to take Kyle Woodley if no other team, when I look at mock draft, picks him before pick 12, because I am pick 12. But I would really want to get Graham Lewis, too, because he's a top 5. Let's take a look at mock draft 5. Is it not out? How's mock draft 5 not out? Okay, whatever. We'll just go off of this one. Okay. What was his last name again? Oh shit. Woodley. J.R. Bates obviously is going first. I put money on he's going first. Is he supposed to go in the first round? Kyle Woodley does end up going to the Rams when they pick. Whatever. Bad logic there. So I could honestly, I want that safety, but I also want that quarterback. Let me see if I can make something happen here. Okay, we're going to attempt Geno Smith for a 2nd and 3rd, and that is just not possible. Let's see what we can do here. Nope, nothing. Geno Smith and a future 2nd for pick 27th. Nothing. Let me give it a little bit more time. All right, so a future 1st in 2028, a 2026 3rd round pick, and Geno Smith should get me pick 27, and it does. There we go. So now Geno Smith's contract is off the books. We do get pick 27, but I actually would want to take this and go get pick 14 from the how did pick 14 from the Texans. Because I have nope. I know what I am looking for. I'm perfectly fine with parting with Michael Mayer. He's just a backup D tackle. I mean, not backup D tackle. He's a backup tight end. I don't have anything to give you there. I can throw you a third round pick from next year. Close. Honestly, I'm fine with parting away with a second and third in 2 years. So that makes it so that I now have pick 12 and 14. Second round pick, no third round pick. But next year I got a full draft, and that's it. I'm going to go take Woodley to be our new quarterback of the Las Vegas Raiders, and then I'm going to draft that safety because he's a top 5 pick. I could trade him for something during the draft if I need to. So yeah, let's get into the draft. I almost simulated the draft, and I think I would have cried. So the first pick of the 2026 NFL draft is J.R. Bates. Second pick of the 2020 is Allen Watson. I'm honestly just going to make the executive decision to sim to my pick. Joey Peoples, Tim Rushing, JT Woods, Brandon Heck went pick 9. That's who I was looking at. But I'm going to make the decision to go get this top 5 safety because, I mean, he's a top 5 safety. I'm not number 1 in true value. I don't even got to think about it. 90 speed, 91 excel. He's a cornerback standing at, I don't know, 6'1", 211. Good God. The Browns don't take my quarterback. He took Hudson Alexander, the second to third round right tackle. And Kyle Woodley is probably the best bang for my buck pick right here besides Sherrod Stallings, who is strong arm, 6'3", but he's pretty slow. But his throw power and his strength is elite. You can teach strength, you can't teach speed. But would I be okay with being kind of immobile? I think he's just better all over, truthfully. Woodley is. I mean, compare them. B, A, both have C medium. He has A deep, though. I have A throw on the run. They both have A throw on the pressure. He has A break sack. He does not have A play action. Honestly, I'm going with Kyle Woodley. He is the new quarterback of the Raiders. 34th in true value. Beautiful deep ball. Feels pressure and delivers under fire. Maintains accuracy when throwing on the run. He has 83 speed, 93. Oh, he's normal development though. Oh goodness. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Okay, we do have a trade piece here that I don't know if I'm willing to move on from. If he's rank 1, I have to be okay with moving on from him. Okay. Did the D tackle get taken that I'm looking for? Bob Royce. So the main one that I was looking at probably got taken then. Yeah, it had to be. Okay. That sucks because that's what I was mainly looking for. Holy shit, Dexter Griffin. I just have to look at that. No. Okay, 92. Remember that. I do need a will linebacker. Alright, we'll take a look. But I do want to make a trade up to the mid-20s, if possible. Who has mid-20 pick? I'm looking for like a 27 or 24. There it is. Perfect. Patriots have picked 24. Would you want Jeremy Chen? You're very interested. You want a wide receiver? Okay, take back. That actually brought them down more. I was thinking about trading him anyways. Halfback, center, will, wide receiver. I don't have a center. Sorry, buddy. Would I be okay with parting away with a fourth? Not really. So I'm gonna dig in deep here and use a 2027 second round pick and a fourth round pick from 2028 to make this trade. Nope. 2/4, Jeremy Chin. There we go. Because I see a player that I really, really want. He does not look like to be taken. That's a good thing because I just traded up a decent bid for him. Max Felton. Marquel Felton. Just looks like an insane center. He's ranked 52 and drafted at 24, but he was the best center I saw. Now we do have pick 12, and I'm just gonna go ahead and take a little sim because truthfully it's okay. Xavier O'Neal did get picked. Oh, Ken Woods is here. He's 6'8". You gotta be kidding me. Honestly, I think we just roll with what we have. Aries Dillon. I do need a free safety, and he looks pretty good across the board. B, 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 C, B. Yep. I'm just going to not even no-brainer this one either. Drafted 51, and we drafted him at 44 with a hidden dev. Hell yeah. We're going to sim to my next pick. There's Nick Duvall. That got picked. We have back-to-back picks here, which is kind of clutch because I want to... Oh, no. Did he get picked? Oh, my God, he got picked. Matthew Weber got picked right before me. Or was that not who I was looking at? No, I think that's who I was looking at. Yeah, it had to have been. God damn it. I do need a will linebacker, though. This would just be a shot in the dark, and I'm not willing to do that. I'm willing to try to find a gem or something. He's okay. I mean, for a fourth round pick, he's the fastest. Oh, okay. He's the fastest. Hold on. He might have something. Nope. But he does have 79 speed. Our next pick is round 6. So I'm going to go actually take a look at wide receivers. Deep threat, kind of ass all over. I'm going to just make the business decision to... Okay. You're very weak, but you have high acceleration. Honestly, I'm going to just draft you. 98, and we picked him at 109. He has 94 speed. We didn't really address anything on the defensive end besides a safety. Shit. That's not good. It'll be okay. I am just gonna scroll through and take a look. See if I can't find somebody, like a hidden player. I'm just kind of chilling. Nope. Deshaun Arthur, nothing. JJ Bibbs, I'm drafting you for your name. Drafted 164th. Drafted 165, but 164th in true talent. I drafted a quarterback. I did draft a wide receiver. He's a 6'3" wide receiver. Can I actually just take a look? See if there's anybody like freakishly tall for no reason. Nope. I saw a 230-pound wide receiver there. Let's just honestly, it's an A. That was a miss. And we have one more pick. We really didn't address much besides like kind of certified positions. But I mean, I had the #1 player in the draft. Who would not? I'm just gonna draft him and hope. Okay, 155. Draft him 204. And that is the end of the draft, ladies and gentlemen. I ran through that in 15 minutes. I think. Draft recap. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at all these promising rookies. Gail Lewis is an 83 overall. And I thought I was crazy for trading away Jeremy Chin. 90 speed, 86 pursuit, 89 hit power, 91 excel. I was about to say he has to be the best safety in the class. Player in the class, I meant. Kyle Woodley's a 74. Okay. He's number 0. I do not like that at all. 93 throw power, 80 deep, 86 short, 83 speed, but 91 excel. Okay. Marquell Felton's a 73. Aries Dillon is a 73. Dunlap's a 62. That was very shot in the dark. He's a 70 with 94 speed. That's not too bad. Bibbs was a 67. He's a 62, and he was a 67. I want to say the joke so bad. Let's see who the best. Gail Lewis and Ty Adams were the best, and Isaiah Rich. I had a chance to get all these people. TJ Carver, I knew it. I knew that motherfucker was going to be good. Oh, J.R. Bates kind of makes sense, and E.J. Evan Ray. Okay. Well, we are on to the training camp. I kind of got to stretch because my arms hurt. First things first, though, we're going to go here and go spend my ability points on 2 things that I know I'm going to need. That and this. This is a very, very good way to develop your players very fast. And it's not that I'm cheesing it. I really hope this is not what people feel. But, I mean, it gives me a higher chance to get him even higher in the game. And I'm going to throw on the focus player thing because of the fact that I want to start implementing that more too. Yeah, that's where I'm going to spend it. We're going to go here and insert them all in. Take out the defensive one, put that in there. Oh, Genty. I just thought about it. I could throw on that halfback one for Genty because it's silver. Okay, there we go. And Graham Lewis already has Zone Hawk. Did not recognize that would actually be a thing that I could see. He is normal, but it's fine. Okay. That's crazy. That is actually insane that he has an X factor and it just spoiled it for me. I'm kind of upset, but it's fine. I am going to go quickly make another decision to just go and sign a backup quarterback. Something in my eyeball. And go and see if I can't. I'm just honestly gonna dump him somewhere. You look like you need a backup quarterback. You definitely need a backup quarterback. All right. Training camp has arrived, and we are going to do it all. I'm going to come back when I get gold. All right, gold has been hit, and we're going to see if he gets anything good or not. 2 skill points and 4,000 XP. I'm not going to do that for Jimmy Garoppolo because it kind of makes no sense. He's just a backup quarterback to have. All right, I'll see you when I get gold. There's gold for Genty. And we are going to actually go and truthfully do Thornton. I want him to succeed. I'll be back when I get gold. Oh, it's been a minute. Like 10 minutes went by. I forgot I had to go. As I did finish this one thing. But Thornton's back. I really want him involved in year 2. As I say that, as he drops a very, very competitive pass. But yeah, we'll be back when I get gold. And we have gold. It will load. 2 skill points for him. Pocket protector. Did we draft a lineman? We did. 73 and hidden. I will be back when. Actually, you know what? I'm rolling with this one. We're gonna roll with this one. Felton, the 73 overall center. What was I thinking? Big plans for year 2. I'm looking to up the sliders a little bit so that it's not like ungodly easy. Well, besides that Chief game, but we still won that game. But I am really looking forward to season 2. I don't think I'm gonna get there. I did. Felton, what's going on, man? Oh bless. Oh bless. Stamina. Could I? No, I don't know. Again. My controller's freaking out, and I missed that. Son of a bitch. Come on. Oh, I still got gold. Thank God. Okay, what I was thinking was I'm excited for year 2 as a whole. My hair is all jacked up. I just don't know. Trench battle. I don't think I drafted any. Yeah, just looking at this pass rush, dude. Oh my goodness. I know what I need to do, but I don't really. Kobe Dean's gonna be playing mostly linebacker. That's the problem. The Raiders really don't have. Yeah, he's not really a pass rusher, is he? But he's gonna be one. Get off the. Get off the tackle. Oh, okay. Colton Miller just put me on my ass, and 70 just came out of nowhere. All right, I'll see you when you get. I forgot to record that gold part, but honestly, I'm just gonna let this. I'm gonna let that one ride. Do I have? No, Graham Lewis. We know he's an X factor, but we might as well get him as much XP as as we can. Whoever 81 is. Oh, is this the rookie with 94 speed? Oh, he feels good to use her. I'm gonna be able to get there. Nope. Oh, and I think I spoke too soon. I mean, granted, he is going against 94 speed. All right, I'll see you when I get gold. All right, gold. I think that's the last drill I'm gonna do because I really don't care about the kickers. Yep. And field goal and coffin corner. They're just kickers and punters. But kicker and punters do matter. They do. First things first. Truthfully, I'm gonna go in here and click this. Wait to upgrade him and change his number. His number needs to not be that. Honestly? Yes. 3 is his number. Thornton. Yeah. Okay, 77 overall defense. Yeah, this is where it gets a little shy, but I think I got something. I got an idea. Okay, we're gonna play the moment of the first one. I'm gonna play the moment of the first one and then sim the rest, and then get the upgrades. Just honestly, I would play every single preseason game, but I feel like one game service size will be sufficed for this. All right, Woodley, Genty, and Tucker. 1, 2, 3. And then bench on the outside. Genty has a little move, and there's a holding call. I don't miss that. It's Colton Miller. It's Colton fucking Miller. All right, Woodley. Good move on the linebacker out of Genty. Good break tackle, too. Almost got it all back. Kyle Woodley kind of feels nice. So that's his deep ball. Decent ball, just could not bring it in. Okay. I mean deep ball. I mean, like, why is Brian in? Why is Thornton not in? Okay, he was hit as he was thrown. And there's another flag. Colton Miller again with holding. Instead of making it 4th and inches, you made it. Okay, you're going to regret that, hopefully. Okay, let's see your deep ball, Woodley. To Tuck. Kind of really underthrown, but it felt good. I definitely could have. I could have definitely did better with the leading, but it's okay. Genty up the middle. Genty does not have jukebox. I just recognized that. Babu is in. Thornton's in finally. I'm looking to make him. Okay, a high ball out of Woodley. Went kind of according to plan, but I'm looking to make this the way. Oh, he threw it behind him. He still feels okay. It's rookie mistakes. Okay. Big stop. Let's see how this defense looks. Edmonds. And the safety. Sam Howell. Alright, there's a sack out of Toka Hemingway. Pretty sure that's the defensive tackle we took. Oh, it's Garoppolo. Yeah, okay. He literally directly threw it at Brian Branch. Truthfully, I thought that was going to be a different route. And I think, now that I think about it, I think Jimmy did play for the Raiders. Okay, Thornton. Where am I throwing, first of all? And second of all, I'm pretty sure Jimmy G did play for the Raiders. I can't remember, though. Big hit over the middle. Turner can't hold on. If this is holding on Colton Miller again, I'm turning it down. I swear to God. Nope, Markov Felton. That's 4 holding calls and not even 3. Oh, big gap. Nope. Timeout taken by Detroit in a preseason game. You know what? Wait, no, pussy. Run, red card, and he fumbled. That fumble might have worked out in our favor if there wasn't 16 million Lions there to come and get us. Yeah, our safeties are playing linebacker, and that's kind of scary. Hemingway again with a sack. Is Hemingway a rookie? I'm now curious. Because if he's a rookie, he has 2 sacks already. Oh, yeah, he's technically running. He's technically a rookie. Our offense can't score anything, though. It's kind of scary. I'm going to make some free agency signings, too. Sam Howell? Sam Howell? Hemingway with his fucking 3rd sack. Okay, where were you looking? Okay. Jimmy G is in the game. I don't like Jimmy G as, like, using him, so. Turner. DJ Turner on the out. Porter's playing fucking slot corner for some reason. Because I don't have enough wide receivers on the depth chart. That's why. This should just be a touchdown. I mean, just flip the ball to Thornton. He's 6'5", slim. And that is a touchdown by Thornton. I don't really feel like commentating fucking preseason game, but I will have to. Paula Mau, now the backup safety to Justin Simmons, got in there on the blitz with Terrell Edmonds stepping up and picking up the block. Give me Tyrese Wilson at least half the season. Teron Arnold is playing wide receiver for them. Something is going on with this game. Yams. His name is Yams, I'm pretty sure. David Montgomery's in. Oh, it's Faki. I definitely said that. Okay, stiff arm number 32, Gail Lewis. No, it's not even him, is it? Seems like Gail. What in the fuck? '71 is hurt for the Lions. Is that, or is that not Panay Sewell? Holy shit, that big dude. Jelani Woods, I think, is who he was. Oh, Porter. Porter in preseason, too. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It'll be a heartbreaking loss. Yes, I'm going to ice the kicker in preseason. Because why not? I like the Lions jerseys. They're kind of crisp. Whee! Don't hit the kicker, for the love of God. Alright, we have 2 timeouts in 9 seconds. And Jimmy fucking G at the quarterback position. Shorter, but he's tall. You know what? Is that, if that's a holding call and this is a catch? Okay, I was about to say, if that's a holding call and this is a catch, I'm gonna cry. It's a holding call, though. Oh my God. If Thornton's 101, this is kind of free. Wouldn't you think? Oh my God, that's a game-winning touchdown for Dante Thornton. He is having a very, very good preseason. I'm not even going to look at the stats. I'm not even going to lie to you. It's Jimmy G and Sam Howell. But I am going to make 3 or 4 roster moves now that I think about it. We're going to sim to regular season. We're going to make 2 roster moves. No, 4 roster moves. I know I was holding up 4 and then I held up 8. Don't yell at me. First roster move is going to be going here. No, going here. Burping for some nasty reason. I don't really care. Go to a new team. I don't care. Jimmy G is not being the backup quarterback to Woodley. Miller is not either. I was thinking about this for a minute, and I now know who I want to be a backup quarterback to him. Actually, second and third roster moves, we're gonna go sign Grady Jarrett because we need D tackle help, and we are going to sign Turpin to be our return man. And then we are going to take a look at Nixon be our cornerback. I knew those three might still be in free safety. Not free safety, free agency. And I'm just going to take a look at free agency as a whole real quick. Okay, we need to cut 2 players, which is fine. Victor Dunlap, get the fuck out of here, dude. I guess my practice squad is full, isn't it? And then I'm going to go make the trade. Yes, it's a trade to get this backup quarterback. We just got the best backup quarterback ever. Yeah, I guess we're going to have to cut depth because we now have ourselves Jameis motherfucking Winston. Yes, Jameis Winston is our backup quarterback. And I don't want him wearing 80 because it's just ugly for Cavante Turpin. I would rather you wear like 21. He's a kick returner. I don't really care. I got him just for kick returning. I think specialist is where you would see that. Nope, special teams is where you'll see that. Why is he in... Oh, he's a punt returner, not a kick returner. Fine with me. Alright, we're going to just let that go. We'll set that up later. I'm actually going to upgrade, and then start of week 1 next episode will be that. Let's put it all into playmaker because I really want Dante Thornton to be a playmaking wide receiver. I want to see him go up, make the routes, make the adjustments, get the catches, get the touchdowns, him have a breakout year along with this rookie quarterback, Kyle Woodley. He's got the speed. He doesn't have the route or the hands. That's the problem. As soon as we can get that, we're chilling. We're cooking. We literally are. He's 96 speed, 94 excel, and then catching. His routes are okay. And then Kyle Woodley, 5 points. What are you bad in? Your accuracies. Let's throw one into improviser and see what it does, because that's your attribute. That's like your archetype. Awareness, mid. Oh, okay. I'll do another one there. I think that's 5 plus accuracy mid. This is exactly what I actually was looking for, but I'm gonna hit field general real quick to see what it could give me. Awareness, play action, throw. Actually, no. I think improviser is the route I have to go. I want to upgrade his accuracies the best. He went from a 74 to a 79, and now his accuracies are 90, 81, 79, and 90 short accuracy now. He has some decent speed too. I think I'm gonna let most of these auto upgrade. Actually, no, I lied. This is our rookie center. I mean, I need pass protector. I need to be a pass protector. But that's not gonna work. Let's see what agile does for you. Finesse, run block. What about power? See what power does for you. Decently had something. I'll do power one more, because that was a lot of upgrades. Okay, 75 overall star center, rookie star center. Graham Lewis. I mean, he has an X factor. Awesome to see. I want him to be a hybrid safety. I want him to come down, sit in the box, lay the hit on the run support, and then be able to also play hella coverage. 90 speed, 76 zone. What's his man? He has 74 man. Good God. What a beast. Jancy, Nakobe. I think I'm just going to let all these auto upgrade for now. Okay. Well, I'm going to go to Ashton Genty and see what kind of baked-in abilities he has. And yeah, just kind of looking, seeing how everything's looking now. What baked in abilities do you have? Balance beam, second wind, reach for it. I think balance beam should definitely be like. I don't really see Ash and Genty reaching, so I could see him making a move though. Yep, Brock Bowers is gonna say the same. Yep, there we go. All right, what number are you wearing? Because if you're in the 30s, I don't like that at all. I don't like 37 on a running back. I'm sorry. Anything in the 30s is weird. But you have 7 or 4. Actually, Najee Harris will be 0. All right, there's that episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'm just checking out everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next one that will probably be out midday next week. Bye.